What's up, guys? All right, I have been slacking a little bit because I have worked so much overtime, but I figured I'd do the Thursday night game. Why not? Thursday night tonight game: Cleveland Browns versus Pittsburgh Steelers. By the way, I am looking fresh. I'm in a better state of mind lately, so that's why. It snowed today, but anyway, Cleveland Browns versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. Let's just say it as it is. Cleveland Browns are the worst football team in the NFL. The Jets are better than them. The Panthers are better than them, and they're the worst team in the NFL. Versus the Pittsburgh Steelers, and my pick for Coach of the Year, because I don't think that Dan Campbell deserves it. I thought last year was his time to be the Coach of the Year. But what's gone on in Pittsburgh this year, he's proved that he's Coach of the Year material. So we're going to go ahead and go with that. We're going to call him the coach. I'm going to keep saying it. All right, Coach of the Year with a Super Bowl contending defense and an offense that is actually finding their wheels. And the trade for Mike Williams was absolutely phenomenal. They got a two-headed monster in the backfield, and they look really freaking good. Going against the Cleveland Browns, obviously the game's going to be low scoring. Jameis Winston's probably going to throw for, let me predict it here. I'll say he'll go for 280, 290. He's going to get close to 300. I can tell you here in Ohio and Pennsylvania, it just snowed, so the weather is going to be eh. And Russell Wilson will probably throw for 180 to 230, and he'll have at least one touchdown. George Pickens is really benefiting. I thought George Pickens was doing good with Justin Fields, and the Pittsburgh Steelers they're going to win this game. And I know a lot of people are saying it's a trap game, it's this and that. Myles Garrett's questionable tonight. Nick Chubb's going. But the Steelers' defense is probably, personal opinion, you can attack me if you want, but I think they're the best defense in the NFL. I think they're better than the Detroit Lions. I think they're better than the Minnesota Vikings. I think they're better than the Kansas City Chiefs. They're definitely better than the 49ers defense. But the Pittsburgh Steelers defense, I think, is the best in the league. And they got an offense that's actually getting going now. They can run the ball. They can pass the ball now. And they look like a really, really good team. So, in my opinion, I think you have one of the better teams. I want to say they're top five. And I know a lot of people aren't looking at them like that because you got a lot of good records out there, but I think they're top five. If you're looking at the NFL as a whole right now, they got to be a top five team going up against one of the bottom three. And I think at this point in time, the bottom of the bottom. So, and I know people are going to say, what about the Jets? What about the Jets? No, it's not even close, man. I have never seen a more atrocious offense than the Cleveland Browns offense. I've seen Breece Hall and Devontae Adams, Garrett Wilson, Tyler Conklin all get together and, have magical games and produce yards. But here's my thing. Here's my thing. The Jets can win games. Their play calling is atrocious. The Browns can win games. They don't have the playmakers. They don't have the will. And they don't have the blocking to win games. It's sad that Nick Chubb has come back this year and not had a single 100-yard game. It's pathetic. I mean, it is pathetic. I've watched the Browns play every single week. I've suffered through that, and they block air and let people go right by them all the time. It is a sad, sad team to watch on Sundays. But I think Jameis Winston's probably going to throw 2 to 3 picks tonight. Fitzpatrick is due. He's due to get a pick. He really is. I think he's probably going to get one or two tonight, just tonight, because Fitzpatrick's amazing. I think Jameis Winston is going to get abused by T.J. Watt and who's the guy they just got from the Packers? The DT, Cameron Hayward. I mean, they're going to abuse Jameis Winston. Jameis Winston might not finish this game. I mean, he might get knocked out of the game. Personal opinion. It's not looking pretty for them. It's really not. It's not a game. If I'm the Browns and I'm going to play this game, I'm not looking forward to this game at all. Because I know they're going to beat my ass. I mean, they're going to beat the shit out of me. So, I don't think the Browns are going to score tonight. I think, well, they might get 3 points. If they're lucky, they'll get 3 points. But other than that, they're... And the Pittsburgh Steelers offense is not great by any means, but I think it's just a foregone conclusion that when another team's defense is on the field all day, you're going to eventually do something. I think they're going to rip off some big runs with Harris and Warren, and I don't think it's going to be much of a Thursday night game to watch, personally. So I borderline don't want to watch it. I'd just rather play Call of Duty all night and NCAA football. But I guess we'll give it a go. I'll probably turn it off by halftime. That's how much faith I have in the Browns organization tonight. So that's my hot take. That's my take on that. You got a really good team going against a really crap team. A good coaching staff going against a coaching staff that has proven that they don't know what to call, in what scenario, how to do anything, and how to get their players open and able to do anything. Because the Browns offense, I'm sorry, it's one of the worst offensive that I have ever seen. And I've seen a lot of football. I'm going through the parking lot right now as I'm meeting my best friend out here at Chili's to get a bite to eat. But, yeah, they're the worst offense in football. They look like crap. And, yeah, as a fan of them, it's hard to watch. So it's probably going to be a slaughtering tonight. If you're a betting man, take Pittsburgh. If you're a betting man, take Jameis Winston for over 215 because he's probably going to throw. He'll probably throw for 275. And I'm going to say Russell Wilson throws a touchdown. Najee Harris is probably going to get a touchdown, and there's probably going to be a pick six in this game, or a fumble for a touchdown, fumble recovery for a touchdown for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Yeah, it's gonna be rough. So buckle up, Cleveland. You're about to get rocked.